Warriors. This is Mr. Drews, and I am going to do a quick run through on the interface of Piskel. Piskel is the program that we are going to be using to create some pixel art for the next couple of weeks. The website is piskel app.com, and you're going to go over here to sign in. I'm already signed in, but when you click to sign in, you can use your Google account. And we can go ahead and get going, and we'll go ahead and hit create a sprite, or we can go here. Once you start making stuff, you'll have a little gallery. Here's some of the stuff I've already kind of made over the past couple years. If you hover over it, you can see some animations. I've got my little pixel baby Yoda. There's a floating baby Yoda. I've made some little rainbow stuff and some flashing spheres and crazy little logos and stuff. For right now, though, we're going to create. So you're going to hit create sprite. The default size is 32 by 32 pixels. For what we are doing right now, that is fine. This is a free app, and it's a browser based, so it's all in your web browser. If you do have a computer, you can go to the website here if you have anything better than a Chromebook, and you can actually download an offline version if you don't want to be on the internet. And just go to the download page and I'll do it from there. But for now, I'm just going to use it in my own browser. So here we go. Here's a little pixel. So the first thing is this is our interface. And similar to Photoshop, you've got a primary color and you've got a secondary color. And, you know, I'm drawing on here. And now they got something drawing. Here's our frames. Here is our little navigator. Each layer has layers. We're not going to really get to that. And then you can flip everything, and it kind of tells you exactly what it does when you float over it. Rotate, clone current frames, stuff like that. Preferences are here with the grid spacing and grid size. I'm going to leave everything here to default, but if you guys want to mess with it later, you can. Here's where you can save. You guys want to save often as you make stuff. Here's where you export as GIFs. That's how you'll turn things into me. And then you can import pictures or other animated GIFs to rework inside this. But for right now, we're just going to make our own. I'm going to hit Command Z, start over here. So right here are your four options for drawing. You've got your tiny single pixel, and then this is a 2 pixel. This is a 3 by pixel. This is a 4 by 4. So you can use this to make really big fat marks, and here for small ones. The first tool is the pen tool. It will literally allow you to draw singular pixels, which is really cool. Dink, 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 dink. Cool. Right here is the vertical mirror tool. That is very helpful because what it'll do is mirror anything you do. So if you wanted to make a pattern very quickly, you could set that up. I didn't really pay attention to where I was doing, so I'm not sure if this isn't going to really work, but it's still pretty darn cool. Nifty, nifty, nifty. This is your paint bucket tool. This is very helpful, where if you wanted to go through here and, paint a different color, we can go in here and grab a different color. We'll do let's do a hot pink or something. You can go here and dunk. Just like Photoshop, if you go here, it fills the whole thing. Control Z, click Command Z back. And then this is very helpful. This paints all pixels that are already the same color, a different color. So if you did everything in black and you're like, man, I really want to do everything in pink, boom, that'll fix all that. Command Z. The eraser, very helpful. It erases. It's same way. You can make your brush size larger here. You can come in this way, set it all up, erase what you want. It's also helpful because these are the current color palette, so I can go back to the black I'm using. Boop, boop. Then this is a stroke tool. What that will do is allow you to hold. If you click and hold, it'll make a straight line. Bink, bink, pink, pink. Pretty helpful. We'll switch this to white real quick, just for the heck of it. That'll get everything. I'm gonna full size this thing. There we go. We're gonna back that up. I don't want to do that. Then rectangle tool. Rectangle tool will allow you to go back to black. Draw a rectangle. Oop, quite helpful. This, guess what it does? If you said makes a circle, you are correct. We can make a circle. Boom. It'll also let you erase single pixels out. It's quite helpful. We're going to Command Z. This will let you move the entire thing around. So if I want to move this to the center here, we could do that. This will let me selections. You can also do that. These two things are dithering and lightening. That will take a color and lighten or darken it. So if I want to come in here and lighten all this, it's pretty helpful with shading, but it made a lot of colors, and we're not going to do that right now. And then this is your color picker for when you have to find something. But for the nice thing is all your colors show up right here. So this is the basic setup. We're going to make stuff in here. And when you make stuff, let's just for now, just for the heck of it, let's make everything white. Boom, right? This is my little setup. Say we want to add a frame. See how it's flashing over here? It's because it's a blank frame and another. It's already set for 12 frames per second. I'm going to delete this real quick, and we're going to duplicate this frame. And instead, we're going to make all of the black gray, all of the white black. Now that that's the same different color, we'll go back to white, and we will, don't call that white. So now we got a flashing color over here, and we can bring this sucker down to maybe like 2 frames per second. Ding, 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 ding. There's a very boring and simple animation, but it helps to show you how to save. So to save it, just so you can come and work on it later, you'll hit the save button, and you'll want to call it something here. I'll call this B and W, black and white example. And I'm not going to make it public, and I'm going to save it to my gallery. Now if I go into my gallery, here's all my stuff. If I hover over it, it'll show the animation. And that's, how we're going to save things. If you want to go back in here and edit it, actually it's still over here. You can also export this thing as a GIF, which is how you're going to turn things in. It'll make sure you keep it loop repeatedly. That's the size it's already at. And you'll hit download, and you'll name it whatever and hit save. And then that's how you'll turn things in. This is not the assignment. This is just a simple how to mess with the program. And for the rest of the quote-unquote class period today, I'm just going to have you guys go through and play around and mess with things, and then tomorrow I'll have you start making stuff and saving it for realsies. But for now, you can just kind of play around and make stuff.